today, by request, I'm gonna kind of talk you through my skincare routine. To be honest, I do a lot, but like not really. Don't mind me. I went to Starbucks. Quick story time here. Not that anyone cares, but I went to Starbucks because I really wanted a nice coffee. Get to Starbucks, cool, yeah, whatever. Get to Starbucks, I'm like, okay, I want a nice coffee with vanilla. She's like, oh, do you want it to like really taste like vanilla? Like, you want it to be really good? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean it really tastes like vanilla? I'm like, yeah, I want it to taste like vanilla. Okay, well, whatever. So I go up to the cashier, pay for it, whatever. Then I go and wait for my drink. And I get my drink, and it's literally just a full thing of this, completely black. I was like, oh, okay, like normally, like when I usually get it, I haven't bought one here in Victoria yet. So usually at home back in London, when I would get it, it would have like milk in it already. Like I didn't have to ask for milk. Normally it was just in there. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll try it. Disgusting. It was disgusting. It literally just, ugh, it was so gross. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait, whatever. I'll be a barista by myself, whatever. So I get home, and I just pour a bunch of cream in it, put a little bit of sugar in it. Still tasted like kind of bad, but I'm like, that was my quick story time on my coffee tasting like shit. So I'm gonna go through my skincare routine, what it is like on a weekly basis, I guess, or whatever, daily and weekly basis, because I feel like just giving you an overall daily skincare routine for me isn't really gonna help anyone if they have the same sort of skin as me, or if they'd like to try to follow my skincare routine, because like my skincare routine isn't the same every day. Do I know what I'm talking about? No, not really. Normally every morning and every night, no matter what, for the most, yeah, normally every morning and night, at least every morning, I will wash my face, and I will wash it, like I'm pretty much almost out of this, but I use this Clairnes gentle foaming cleanser, and it's the green one with the exfoliating beads, I guess, in it. But I use this, and honestly it lasts, like I bought this before I came out here, so it's almost been 6 months, so it does last a really long time, and like I'll cut it open and use all of it. But I usually wash my face with this. This is the soap I wash my face with. I used to have pretty bad acne, and then I started using this, and it actually helped clear it up a lot. I do have to say it is a little bit drying, so I sometimes I won't use it twice a day, sometimes I only use it once, especially if my skin is really dry. But it is nice. I do like it. It has helped my skin a lot, and I have, like I've said in other videos, I have combination skin, so I have oily and dry skin, which sucks. But yeah, so that is my daily face wash. So normally after that, I will go in with the Clinique Acne Solutions All Over Clearing treatment. It's my life. This is legit helps clear up your acne so much, and I tend to use it every morning and every night, and it's nice because it is a moisturizer as well. Can get kind of drying sometimes, but it's not terrible. It's kind of worth it. So again, I will use a moisturizer, and if my skin is pretty dry, I'll use this normally before I go to bed, instead of during the day. So for the most part, I do use this twice a day if my skin is really, really bad, but if it's not, I'll use it at night before I go to bed. So normally for moisturizer, I'll either go in with one of these. So if my skin's not really dry, but it is starting to get a little bit, I will use this. Now, to be honest, I don't really moisturize my skin unless it is dry. I try not to, because I don't want to put too much on my face. Excuse me. There's even some days where I won't wash my face, or I won't do anything to my face, because your face does need that occasionally. Your face needs a break from products and the chemicals on your face. So it is important to maybe at least once a week, maybe not do it, like wash your face or whatever in the morning or at night, or don't do it all day. Just like splash off some water, because I know your face can feel gross. But it is important to do that once in a while. If it's once a week, great. If it's not once a week, once every 2 weeks. You should do that every so often though, because sometimes your skin just needs a break. And again, using too many products can make your face break out and will make your face break out. So yeah, I use the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Now I use the gel because I have acne prone skin. So the gel does not have oils in it, and I know the lotion of this version I think says there's no oils in it, but lotion typically for me makes my skin break out, so I always go for the gel. So if you have acne prone skin or you tend to break out or have sensitive skin, any type of moisturizing gel is way better for your skin than any lotion. And then when my skin is really dry, sometimes I'll mix the two, or I'll just use this. So I use the Moisture Surge from Clinique, and it is amazing, especially when your skin is really dry. And I'll tend to go in with this after I've used an exfoliator, and it is amazing. So when my skin is really dry, and trust me, I have those days where my skin is just super dry, especially right here. I tend to get like dry patches, which sucks, but what are you gonna do, especially during the drier weather? So I used to be against using oils on my face just because I was terrified of breaking out, but I decided to give it a try. So I've been using the Tarte Moroccan oil. So normally when my skin is like literally super dry and I'm using both moisturizers and my skin is still just not absorbing that moisture, I'll tend to just use one of those moisturizers, and then I will put this on my dry areas. So just usually it's here and here, sometimes on my nose, or if my whole face overall is not doing well, I won't use those moisturizers, and I will put this all over my face, let it sit for a little bit. Sometimes I try not to keep it on all day just because I don't want oil to sit on my face all day, but there has been days that I've had it sit there all day and I have not broken out, which is nice. So yeah, so normally I would only use that if my skin is like super dry. That's the only time I will use that. And then also a thing that I kind of forgot to add to my daily skincare routine is that I use normally an under eye cream. Right now I'm using the Clinique All About Eyes Reduces. So it reduces circles, puffs, circles and puffs. That's it. So I've been using this on my under eyes, and I usually will use that every single day. When it comes to removing my makeup, I will not use this. That's too much on my face. So normally to remove my makeup, I'll use the Clinique Take Off the Day Makeup Remover. So this is really only used for like eyes and lips. You really shouldn't use it on your face. So I'll use this just to take off the harsher stuff on my face, and then to help take off the rest of it, I'll use the Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser from Clinique. So that is typically what I use, and I will not go in and wash my face like I normally do. I'll just use that, and then I will just take a quick swish or swash or whatever with the Clinique number 3. I actually got the wrong one. I don't really know what the difference is, because I know this is not the one I normally get, but it's the Clarifying Twice a Day Exfoliator, and I'm not a fan of this one. I like the normal one. I don't know if there is a difference, but to me I find that there is a difference. So normally after I've washed my makeup off with that soap, I use that soap because it's a little bit more gentle on my skin. I'll just go in with this and just to help get off the excess makeup off my face. And then I will typically go in with my moisturizer, and then that's about it. And then when I'm really breaking out, and I have talked about this, or I have like a big gross zit or whatever, I'll put the Acne Solutions Clinical Clearing Gel on it, and normally I'll put that on overnight, or if it is really bad, I'll put it on during the day too. We all have those days where we just are lazy and we don't feel like washing our face or doing anything, but you still feel gross. Or if you're in a rush or whatever, we all have those days. So if I do have one of those days, I normally will just take this and just take a cotton pad and just wipe my face. That way I'm getting off the gross oils that are on my face and dirt that's on my face without having to wash it. I should wash my face, but again, you have days that you're in a rush and you need to leave or whatever. This is good because at least you're using something to get the dirt and oils off your face. And then to kind of get into like my masks and whatever, because it's become a newer skincare routine, which has actually helped my skin a lot. Now, not everybody agrees and not everybody likes doing them, but I actually suggest doing them. There are lots of cheap options, there's lots of cheap things that you can use, but I definitely recommend it. Even if you're only doing it once a week, it really does help the look of your skin. So like I said, I did a video of a review of the Sand and Sky detoxifying mask, so if you want to go look at that, I'm going to put the link down below as well. So again, I have been using those, and it has been, I think, like two-ish or 3 weeks, around there. But I have noticed such a difference in my skin. Like, it has helped my skin so much. My pores, like, you can't get rid of pores as much as people want to say. You cannot get rid of pores. You can help minimize the look of pores, but you can't actually get rid of them, and you can't really minimize the size of your pores, but like I said, you can kind of minimize the look of them. Your pores are your pores. There's not a whole much you can do about it, unless you have a shit ton of money and can probably pay to get something done, but I don't. So anyways, I've been using these two things, and it's like really helped my skin. So I was using it quite often throughout the week, which I had to stop doing because then I started to realize it was drying out my skin quite a bit, because it really isn't good to be using them, you know, 3 to 4 times a week. That's too much for your skin. I've minimized how much I'm using it, and I'm still seeing such great results. So I suggest, if you do have the money, spend the money and get these two products, because they are amazing. So the detoxifying and brightening mask, or pore refining mask, yeah, so I only use this about once or twice a week. I want to say more once a week. Sometimes I will do twice a week, but it really does, like, it feels really nice on your skin too. Yeah, I really like it. I definitely suggest it. So I only use that once, and if I am using that, I don't no on this. So if I'm using that, normally I'll just rinse my face with a little bit of water. The whole point of the detoxifying mask is to get those dirts and oils out of your face. You're supposed to make sure your face is clean, so if I do want to wash my face a little bit, I'll just go in with the gentle foam cleanser or a soap that's not as harsh on my face, or again, I will just typically rinse my face with some water and pat it off, but I won't use that. So per se, I decide to do it one day, I will use this, and then in the morning do my moisturizer and all that, and then at night I'll rinse my face with some water, and then I'll put this on and rinse it off, and then typically I will put a moisturizer on after that. It does say you should put a moisturizer on after that to help it, but you don't have to at the same time too. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I typically do. So normally after I use a mask or exfoliator, I'll use the moisture surge, just because it can tend to, it's extracting all those oils and dirts out of your face, so it can make your face a little bit more drier. But with these, I actually haven't found my face has gotten super dry at all. But I still go in with the moisture surge after that, and then that's my face for the night. It's pretty simple, and I'm hoping all this makes sense to everyone that's watching. I'm really sorry if it doesn't. It's making sense in my head right now, but it might not for everyone. So I'll use this once or twice a week as well. I typically try to use this before I apply my makeup, so I actually just did that because I'm going to do something after this. So because it really helps the application of your makeup so much. I can't stress that enough, how much exfoliating your face helps the look of your makeup once you put it on. Like, it makes your skin look perfect. So yeah, I try to only use this once or twice a week, but this one I tend to use sometimes a little bit more. So if I know throughout the week I'm going to be doing my makeup for an event, or I'm going to go out or whatever, I'll save it and use it for those days. But if I'm not, I'll only use it usually once or twice a week. And again, after that, normally I'll just put on a bit of moisturizer. This is actually not too drying, so sometimes I'll just put this on after, especially if I'm going to be applicating makeup, because I know I'm going to go in with a primer. So I use that. And to help keep my skin nice and clean is drink a shit ton of water. People hear it all the time, and I was one of those people that were like, yeah, oh my god, okay, yeah, you have to drink a lot of water and your skin will be just fucking glowing, yeah, okay. No, it's true. Like, I have started drinking, like, I drink, so this is my water bottle, and I drink about, on days I don't drink a lot of water, I probably at least drink 2 of these. When days I do keep up and drink a lot of water, I drink about 4 or 5 of these a day. It's a lot of water, but like typically try to drink a lot of water. Just start off, again, you gotta get in that routine and you gotta get in that habit. But seriously, drink lots of water and you will see a difference in your skin. It's kind of just, can't stress enough, it's one of those things that if you don't try and you're not willing to try, you're not going to see a difference. So just give it a fucking try, man. Give it a try. So that is typically my skincare routine throughout the whole week. Yeah, it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. Once you get into a skincare routine, it starts to just become easy and in your routine. Okay, so that is the end of my skincare routine video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. And again, like I always say at every video, if you want to follow my social medias, you can do whatever you want to. You don't have to, but I'm just gonna say them anyways because why the fuck not? So you can follow me on my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. And again, I always will have them in my description box below. So you can add me on Snapchat, whatever, you do you. I always post when I'm gonna post a video or when I have posted a video, all that type of shit. No. So again, if you want to, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment if you wish, whatever you feel like doing, you know. It's cool, it's whatever. Yeah, so that's the end of my video. So yeah, I will see you guys next video. I've had way too much. I feel so fucking, I feel like I could run a goddamn marathon. I've had so much coffee. I'm just gonna like, you know what? Fuck it. I sit here and like think, I'm like, I hate my intros. I feel like I'm not me when I'm doing my intros and outros. Like, I just like, I get so stuck and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, should I just like ramble on and just end it right here? Just end it. Like, I hate how like awkward it feels. Anyone feel me? Like, I feel like my intros are so awkward and I feel like my outros are so awkward when they like don't need to be awkward. Like, I just almost like hate like purposely having that like end and beginning being like, hey guys, like, how's it going? Like, it just feels so staged. Fuck, whatever, my mind is going a mile per minute right now. I shouldn't have had so much goddamn coffee.